What's up guys, this is Tsaba and welcome back to another tutorial. Alright, so this one is gonna be very easy and a very short one. I will explain you how to change the pitch of a sample without affecting the tempo. Okay, so this is very important if you're working on a project or on a track and you want to use samples which have a specific key or specific note, like guitar chords, piano chords, or sometimes even percussion or vocals. You want to use them on your track, but the key of your track is different, so the sample doesn't fit your track. So in order to use the sample, you have to change the pitch of the sample so you can use it for your track. Okay, so I will show you 3 methods how to do this. I made just some simple piano chords so you can hear the difference. Normally they sound like this. Pretty basic. Okay, so the first method, we have to double click the sample. And then you get this window here. And the first method, we're gonna change this pitch knob, the pitch shift. So when you change it, you can see on the top left corner right here how much you change it. You can change it with 100 cents, 200 cents, something like that. If I change it 300 cents up, it would mean 3 semitones. So 100 cents is the same as 1 semitone. So you can pitch it maximum 1200 cents, which would mean 1 octave. So if I pitch it up 400 cents, it sounds like this. So that would be 4 semitones up. If I pitch it down, let's say 700 cents, it sounds like this. For the second method, we have to know the time or the tempo of the sample, because we're now changing the mode to stretch. And normally when you put it on stretch, you can see that this time knob changes. So when I put it on stretch, this time knob changes. Normally it's changing and accepting the project tempo. So this would be, in my case, 130 BPM. So it sets the time of the sample to 130 BPM. If I don't have this, like on resample, and then change the tempo, you can see that the sample is becoming longer or shorter when I put it down. So I have to change the time, the BPM, to 130. Now you can see the time knob is changing a little bit. If we put it on stretch and change the BPM, it doesn't move anything, and you can hear it's faster. Let's just put it back to 130. So this is important for the second method, because on the second method we're changing the root note. So go to the miscellaneous functions, and the blue note is the root note. You can also see it here, root note C5. Normally it's on C5. When you're playing a sample, it's always clicking C5. So when I press play, you can see C5 lightens up. If I change the root note to another note than C5, it's pitched up or down depending on where the root note is. So it's always playing C5. And if I change the root note by right clicking the note I want to be the root note, let's say E5, and then C5 is playing, and you can see C5 is 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones under E5. So the sample is pitched down by 4 semitones. If I put it down, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones to G4, it's pitched up by 5 semitones. So this is the second method. For the third method, we also have to put the time right and the mode on stretch. And this time we're changing this channel pitch here. Next to it, you can change the range in semitones. From which the knob can be changed. So if it's on 2 semitones, we can change it 2 semitones up or 2 semitones down. So it would sound like this. We can also put it on 12, which would mean 1 octave up or 1 octave down. The cool thing about this method is you can also automate it, which is very helpful if you want to use it in a build-up or something. So you can automate it, let's say from 0 to 12 semitones up. And you can hear it's pitched up from 0 to 12 semitones. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope I could help you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have some questions left or feedback or even suggestions for a new tutorial, drop it down in the comments. I will answer them and hope to see you next time.